In this series of lessons, we're going to take a look at dealing with rescues in the wind. We've already got a nice toolbox of different rescue methods, and we're now going to take a look at how we might need to adapt them for dealing with swimmers and capsizes in a windy environment.
When you bring wind into the equation, it can be a little bit more complicated. The rescue just doesn't stay put anymore. Things are moving and dynamic. You might be being blown offshore, or you might be being blown onto rocks. So you might have to be a little quicker, and there's some extra complexities.
When we were filming some of the rescues for this course, we definitely found wind and we found some really exciting conditions. However, we were really mindful to make sure that we were minimising our risks by picking environments where we were getting blown onto beaches if things did start to go wrong. It's really important, folks, that you consider this. When you're picking venues to practice rescues in the wind, think about where everything's going to end up if you do get it wrong. Ideally, that wants to be a nice, soft, sandy beach. It goes without saying that we don't want to practice these rescues in wind in strong offshore wind conditions where we're going to end up getting blown out to sea.
In this series of lessons, we're going to start off by looking at ways in which we might need to modify the standard deep water rescue to make it more effective out in windy conditions. Then in the next lesson, we're going to be looking at focusing on moving paddlers, swimmers and equipment when we're out in the wind. And then the final lesson in the series, we'll look at a separated swimmer where they've let go of their boat and you've got to deal with that scenario. So when you're ready, move on to the next lesson and we'll look at ways in which you need to modify that standard deep water rescue.